Hi, in this video I will show you how to add a subscription form to your WordPress website. So for example, you have a WordPress website and you want to collect emails from your subscribers. Then you can create simple forms like this or this one or these types of forms. Now this could be a pop-up form that appear as a pop-up on your website, or you can embed these type of forms in your sidebar, your footer, or in your website. So by the end of this video, you will be able to create a form like this, and once someone enters their emails, then you will get their emails and you will see them in your subscriber list. And for this we will use Mailchimp, which is an email provider and very easy to work with. And if you want to add this type of pop-up for your cookies, then I have a separate video on this. You can watch it and link will be down in the description. So let's start how we can add these forms to our WordPress website. So first of all, you need to go to Mailchimp. So Mailchimp is an integrated marketing platform that will send emails to your subscriber, and you can receive their emails and you can make a list of your subscribers. Now, if you are new to Mailchimp, then you will need to sign up for a free account. To create an account, you will need to click the sign up and fill this form and you will good to go. Now I already have account, so I will log in. So for login, just put your username and password and click login. Here I am using my client's login credentials, so it will send a verification code or a verification email so that it recognizes my device and let me log in. So I will tell her and she will send me the code. So to send the code, just click this button. Now SMS verification code sent. If you are using your own device and your own login credential, then you will not have to do all these. Once you enter the code, then you can check this box to remember this device for future use. Then click submit verification. Now I am successfully logged into my Mailchimp account. Once you sign up or log into Mailchimp, then you will see this page. Now before creating a form, you will need an audience list. So go to audience dashboard, and as you can see there are 111 subscriber and 114 contacts. So it means that we already have a list. Let's check all contacts. And we have these subscribers here. So if you don't have, then you will need to create a list so that you can see your subscriber like this. Now I can't reveal this information because this is not my own account, so just create a list and there you will see your subscriber. So once you created a list, then you will be able to create a form. So to create a form, go to audience, click on sign up forms, and you will see this page. Now if you want a pop-up form that appear like this, then you will create a subscriber pop-up form. Go ahead and select this one. Now I am creating an embed form that you see in sidebars or footers and all that. These both have the same process. So I will create this one. You can use the same procedure for pop-up form. I will choose this one. And here is the preview that how the form will look like. So you can change the styling here. This is the classic one, condensed, horizontal, unstyled if you want to style it with your own custom CSS. So let's see how we can customize any of this. So I'm going with classic one, and to change the subscribe, or you can write something like then this will change here. Show only required fields. So if you click this one, then it will show only email which is required in this case. Show required field indicator. If you want to show this static, then you can check this one. Now to make changes to the fields, like I want name, email only, not the last name or birthday. So how can I change this? Then you will have to make changes to this code. This is the input box for email and first name. So I will change this to name. And now this is simple HTML. If you don't know about this, then you can simply follow the video. Okay, so once you finalize the look of this form, then you will need to copy this code. And you will need to paste that code anywhere you want on your website. So for example, you have a sidebar and you want the form to appear in your sidebar. Then you will go to appearance, widgets, and this is the main sidebar. If you want to put it there, then you will need a custom HTML widget here and just paste that code here. You can give it a title if you want, like sign up form or subscription form. And if you want to paste it in the footer, then you will have to customize the footer widget. And I am using Elementor page builder. So how we can add this in Elementor? Then just click on edit with Elementor. Now by using Elementor, you can search for HTML widget, and this is the widget which we're gonna use for our form. So scroll down to the section where you want the form. I am creating a new section before footer. So I will create a simple layout, and now search for HTML, drag and drop this and paste that code. Now as you can see, we have that form here in our website. Now just simply click update. And let's check how it looks. So now we have a subscription form on our website. Okay, so I was going to customize this, but luckily I got message and she wants a form like this. And as you can see, this is a horizontal form and we have embedded a vertical form. So before customizing this, let me pick the horizontal one. Now here as you can see, we have one field for email. So there will be a first name and email. So let's customize this a little bit and add another field for name. So I will just duplicate this one. Copy this, hit enter and paste it. Now we will have two email addresses, so I will type name here. So instead of email we will call it name. Name should also be name, and for the placeholder we will simply write first name. Now let's copy this. We are still in Elementor and we will replace this code with the new. So remove that code and paste the new one. And now we have an horizontal form, so which look like this. Now to make this exactly look like this, like the styling, the fading and this button background, we will need some custom CSS coding. So for stylizing this form, I will create a separate video and you can watch that after watching this video, as this video was just to show you how we can add this subscription form to our website. I hope this video will help you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next.